Isaiah, it looked like you were closer to your old self this past weekend. I think you guys might have said you were like 80%. What percentage-wise do you feel? Are you totally back, or are you just almost there?
I'm still getting back fully healthy, for sure.
I don't know if you watched a whole lot of Temple film yet, but USF ran for over 400 yards on Saturday night. I mean, as a running back, you see that type of performance. What does that do for you mentally entering this week?
Same preparation going into any week. But, I mean, if they get 400 yards up rushing the ball, then to somebody, I mean, it's obviously doable for other teams. So, hopefully myself as well as other running backs in the running back room are ready to go, and hopefully we can put up the same numbers.
What kind of advice have you been given to the rest of the guys in the running back room there to kind of step up their game, and what kind of example you think you're setting for them?
I think they all play well when they're in there. They all have their own, talents and abilities, obviously. I encourage them to, keep doing what they're doing, being positive, just going out there and, trying their best, working their hardest, and then, obviously coach, and I'll try to help coach some things up at times too, but I think they're doing a good job.
How does being back change the offense? You being back change your offense?
I'm not sure how it changes the offense. I think obviously I add a little power running dynamic, so I think that could change it a little bit.
Isaiah, what do you think, makes you a good running back? I know that's like a vague question, but is it just natural instincts when you're out there running and you see the hole and you're patient? Is there a lot of film work that goes into that? Like what kind of work goes into being such a productive back?
Yeah, a lot of work. I think instincts is a big thing at running back as well. Obviously you have the other instincts, the vision, but trying to be more patient is something I've been working on, and then just breaking tackles. Is another big thing.
I don't think we've asked you about this yet. When at Cincinnati, you lined up at Wildcat towards the end, you scored a touchdown. Did you like that, and do you expect more of that the rest of the season?
Oh yeah, I like it. Run the ball, getting the straight snap. It's cool. Definitely enjoy Wildcat. I'm not sure about what's going to happen the rest of the season. Just whatever game plan wise, coach puts in. But I definitely enjoy playing some Wildcat.
You mentioned Wildcat. Have you always been like the running back growing up, or did you play other positions maybe as a youth?
Yeah, I've always been a running back. I played some defense, like linebacker, a little safety when I was a freshman in high school. But running back's always been my favorite position, so I've been playing that my whole life.
Isaiah, it seems like there's been It seems like there's been a lot more play calls for the running backs over these last couple of games. Do you feel more of an added pressure to kind of step up and really make those plays and keep the offense on the field?
I always feel the pressure whenever, if they're going to put the ball in my hands, I feel the pressure, I got to make a play. So I don't think that's any added pressure really, but if they're calling my number and I'm getting the ball, I always feel like that's my time. I got to make something happen, make a play. So.
Coach has talked about, second half of the season, final six. You're 1-0 so far in the final six. How do you want to finish this season?
I want to win out, finish this season 9-3, play a good bowl game. So that's the goal. Definitely, win the rest of the games. And, yeah.
What credit do you give your offensive line for the performance this weekend?
Oh, yeah. They played a great game. Physical game, too, because, after a while, I think Memphis, knew we were coming downhill. So we still were able to run the ball. So I think I give a lot of credit to the O-line, getting a big push and opening up some holes for me.
Growing up in Ohio, right, and that's where you're from, who are your favorite running backs growing up? Are there NFL guys you like to watch or kind of maybe emulate when you were younger?
Yeah, so Adrian Peterson, always my favorite. And then, I like some of the Ohio State running backs as well. Zeke Elliott was another one of my favorites. But yeah, definitely a big Adrian Peterson guy growing up.
Isaiah, obviously when you have Mikey Keenan at quarterback, it's a little different from Joey Gatewood. Gus has talked about the differences that Joey provides. It's kind of a more mobile quarterback, a bigger quarterback. You're a bigger running back compared to the rest of the room. Do you guys talk a lot, and do you give each other advice about what you see on your runs? Or not?
We talk, but about as far as advice on the runs and stuff, I wouldn't say so that specifically, but we definitely tell each other what we're seeing out there, and take it for how it is.
I know you talked about how you want to finish the season as a team. For you personally, individually, how do you want to finish? Obviously, a big year for you. Last season, I take it. Obviously, you want to get a chance at the next level. So how important is this final part of the season for you?
Obviously, it's important for the team as well as me. I just want to finish out, having the best year I possibly can, taking advantage of all my opportunities, trying to make the most of everything. So.
I think Jeremiah, I asked him about Halloween. He said he liked Spider-Man and Batman. He remembers those costumes growing up. What about you? What are some of the Halloween costumes you remember growing up?
Ninja Turtle. I think that was my favorite one. I had a Ninja Turtle costume. Thought that was pretty cool.
Which one? Which turtle?
I don't know if I remember at this point. That was a while back. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you.
Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello.
I want to say Michelangelo.
Michelangelo, okay.
But I'm not 100% positive.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
All right.